Hello friends, this is Cold Run. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Silent Hill 2, where last time we were working on this chained box in the Otherworld Brookhaven Hospital. We got the middle lock unlocked, the middle like key padlock unlocked, the left padlock unlocked, and all that's left is the final one, is this right one. And I think for this one we're gonna have to head... where is it? I think we're heading to the director's office to go upstairs. Yeah, we're going to the director's office upstairs. I'm hoping that it'll... I actually don't know what it'll do. I assume it'll let us both explore the third floor and maybe let us drop in, like, to some certain places. Because where is the director's office below on the third floor? I got my, like, little mouse cursor over it on the map. Kind of nowhere. It's actually, like, just above... It's below room 17, and so maybe it is just room 17. No, it's really just below room 17. It's like its own area. Huh. Okay. I'm also not expecting this to be the end of it, because we haven't done the basement at all. I'm expecting this box to contain the elevator button that'll go to the basement. That'll take us to the basement. Upstairs we go. It might also just go to... It might not go to the third floor exactly. I mean, it goes to the third floor, but it might go to some... No, it's just some new section. I don't love the autosave that just came in. An electric shock chair or bed. Bed is not the platform. This is room 17. Wait, what is it called? The treatment stretcher. That's, you know, sure, that's actually a pretty reasonable word for it. All right, the treatment stretcher is here. We'll look at that in a second. I found 50 in the ECT room again, the electroconvulsive therapy, I think that's what it stands for. This time I checked. He was not appointed for the treatment. He was not appointed for the treatment. That's a... I don't know what that word choice means. I've never heard of a... Not signed up for the treatment? How is it possible he got there all by himself? And how would he know to turn the thing on? Somebody's going to answer for this. Appointed, like signed up for an appointment. Okay, I've just never heard of that. I've never seen the word used as a verb in that way. It makes sense, but okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted by that. So close. It will happen. It has to. So, number 50 is shocking themselves. Either, and it could be either. I feel like I'm misunderstanding this. Either he's shocking himself and there's some mystical thing going on, or one of the doctors is shocking him and not telling anyone how, or like... But the thing he's saying, the note says, how would he know to turn the thing on? Like, I don't know if they're saying, because normally, obviously the answer, like if this were a regular nurse's note that you saw in like a hospital, and you're getting ready to press charges and like arrest the people involved, you would think, of course, like it's being sarcastic almost. Of course he wouldn't do it by himself. In Silent Hill 2, I'm not so sure. It's possible, it actually is possible he did it by himself. Probably not, but possible. Let me check what 50 was. Who was 50? 50 was the one with, yeah, current therapy considered effective, outbursts of aggression, and hallucinations. Water used to have a calming effect, but no more. Fake? No, real. Thank you. Up to 31 ammo, handgun ammo, which again is not as much as it sounds like at first. So, are we gonna have to power this thing? Maybe, but why? I don't know what we're gonna have to do, but we'll explore it as we go. I do like that on the map, the treatment stretcher has like a blood stain on it, this section of 17. All right, where are we going to go first? Let's go take a quick pee break. Let's not take a quick pee break. So to the right is 16, and then 15, 14, and to the... I don't know what to the left is. That room is unmarked. It's a padded room, and the wall's been busted open. Where? I hear something. I hear... Okay. Alright, we're back in the world of Silent Hill. There's always... Is it above me? There's always a brief acclimatization moment, period. Sometimes it's minutes. Sometimes it's many minutes. Sometimes it's immediate. It's usually not immediate. There's some... There's a period where I am detached from the game, where I'm able to treat it a little bit like just an action game with a spooky theme. And that moment is gone. I am now invested in it, unfortunately. Which means I am easier to spook. Yeah, alright, something's gonna jump at us as soon as we get in there. What is it? Where is it? Let's find out. I don't know. Oh, there you are. Back off. Where else? Nurse. Ah! Got me with the pipe. Ah! Nope, nope, she got me with the pipe again. Damn it. Oh, crap. Nope, nope, nope. Shotgun time. Yep. Handgun time again. Nope, okay. Alright, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Okay, yep. I actually didn't know what would happen if you... I was trying to conserve ammo too much. I didn't know what would happen if you stomped on... If you didn't stomp on an enemy. I wasn't sure if it was just it makes the static go away so you can tell if new enemies are coming, but it really does bring them back. Like, it does give them the chance to get up again. Okay. I also now see the red cord going this way. So that's probably what we're following here. Yeah, there's nurse number 2. You know what? Maybe this is the time to take on nurse number 1. Oh, crap. Did we stop? Did we stop it? Crap. Back off, back off. Heal up. Okay, that I can deal with. Alright. And I know there's a second nurse around here. There you are. Are you all? Because I don't want to spend handgun ammo on you. I think I'm just going to shotgun you. No, I'm trying to stomp her. There we go, there we go. Okay. Alright, alright. So where are we now? This is room 12. The Otherworld hospital goes much, there's just, you cover so much more ground here. You cover so much more ground because the place is so dang, like, so many walls are broken through already. Which I appreciate. Like, I've seen the hospital already. Like, I don't need to do the full key system. I think it was a good design choice. Alright, so I think I've seen as much of this section as I can for now. Anything here? So the red cord is going this way. And I think the only way to get through that is by going around. So we can go out to 12. We might be able to check out the hydrotherapy room. Because none of these rooms on the top... There's no rooms on the top here. Hydrotherapy is just like the next room. Where does that go to? Oh, we can actually get into that room. Okay. We can get into the unnamed room. Is hydrotherapy open? It's not. I don't think it is. No. Not this way anyway. A little bit of handgun ammo never hurt anyone. I mean, it hurt a little. Boy, I never felt so American as I do just then. A little bit of handgun ammo is always welcome in this game. All right, let's go into this shock room, or the room where the power is being kept. Yeah, it looks like there might be like a charger of some sort here. Hey, health drink. And I am guessing that on the harder difficulties that a lot of the more of those boxes are just empty, and the cabinets that would have health drinks or syringes are just empty. God! Was that all? And there's going to be respawns meeting me, aren't there? Almost certainly. The light is green. The trap is clean. It burns the code 9659. I don't know why I'm taking a screenshot. 9659. I'm just writing it down. It burns the code onto the stretcher. That is amazing. That is a very neat artistic choice there of how to deliver that code. Just saved, and let's open the final padlock. Oh, okay. 9659. All right, is this going to be the button I expect it to be? Is it a basement elevator button? Probably not, because we're getting a cutscene. It's something more personal to him. Something from Mary. Or it's going to be nothing. The true treasure is the friends we made along the way. The nurses that killed us along the way. Hello? Is that supposed to be Mary? Because it was whatever he saw there felt like it was meaningful to him. There's the button. And I don't know if that actually is Mary or someone is who's a stand-in for her. Yeah. Yeah, no, I gotcha. But there's something we can use on her later. Something to... A ring. Damn it. Mary's wedding ring is somewhere down there. What does this say? She is an angel. No one knows. Only I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along her bridge of thread. They fall from the weight of their crimes, like bloated and ugly corpses. Their sins devour them. Sin and sinner alike, she saves. Sinner and sinner alike, she saves me. She is an angel. Let me read this once more. She is an angel no one knows. Only I can see... No, I was thinking of before, she was an angel, period. No one knows, only I can see the lady of the door. No, she is an angel no one knows. Maybe? I don't know. Only I can see the lady of the door. The lady of the door. So she has a bridge of thread. And it's almost... The bridge of thread... It almost sounds like a like a mythology thing here. Like a bridge, like a version of that full, like the feather that like in Egyptian mythology that is weighed against your heart for sin. So like if you're truly pure, then you can walk across the thread bridge to join her, maybe. But because you're not pure, like you'd crash through because you're like the sins would weigh you down. Like bloated and ugly corpses, their sins, she devours them, sin and sinner alike. But she saves me, she's an angel. Again, I think even in that Egyptian mythology, I think that if your heart is guilty, I don't know if eternal torment is a thing. I think it's your your soul gets devoured by something that devours them. So it actually kind of two little parallels there. So it's a woman, and she's the only... Everyone else is blue and white, and she's in red. So whoever this figure is... Again, I don't... This figure isn't necessarily the angel, but it may be. No, she's the angel. Maybe she's the angel? And so maybe are these... I don't know why. So everyone's in blue and white except her. She is in red. What does that mean? I don't know. Lady of the door. Elevator is where? Elevator was first floor, right? No, so we take the stairs to go down. Oh no, the elevator's right next to us. I was looking at the elevator in the bottom right of the map. I see the elevator in like the middle left. All right, so we take that elevator down to the basement. And this will be our first time, I think, in that side of the basement, assuming it actually is open. And so, cowards that we are, let's save. Hopefully, the lady of the door won't devour me for my sin of cowardice. Before I leave here, just double checking, is there any... Because sometimes, like, once you go through one of those phase changes, the brain phase changes, something changes. Yeah, so everything is a lot more closed off. Like, all the curtains have come up, all the walls have come up. The only path is the lady of the door. And the elevator. In we go. In we go, Montoya. Where is it? It's in the back, right? Or the side? Yeah. Bump, bump. Elevator button 1.
Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat, where you answer our questions correctly and win a prize beyond your wildest dreams.
I'm thinking of PT with the radio voice.
You fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment. It's all in the hands of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland. James, are you ready to play trick or treat? Excellent. Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill.
Wasn't expecting history.
The death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave. How many souls were lost during the plague? 1, 42, 2, 67, 3, 85. Know the answer? Well, you better hold on to it.
I don't know the answer.
You never know when it might come in handy. Now, on to the second question. Follow Sanders Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery.
No clue.
What is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road.
Not that.
Munson Street. 3. Wiltsey Road.
I'm gonna say Wiltsey?
That? I sure as hell hope so. And for a third and final question, Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back.
Is this the lighthouse woman?
Brother and sister
No.
were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood.
In the road? They were
What a
playing?
terrible tragedy.
Okay.
What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Loquet. But what was the name of the other victim? Billy's sister. 1. Miriam. 2. Heather. 3. Julia.
I have no clue.
Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong, well, looks like that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you somewhere, sometime, in sickness or in health.
There's that wedding reference, the marriage reference. I have no idea.
What the hell was that?
I have all I know, because those were probably told to me earlier and I just didn't track them. I didn't think I was going to be, it was that kind of game where I had to remember those things. So we're going to probably trial and error and probably die a bunch as we figure out what's up. The only one I'm pretty sure about is that Bachman Road is not it. Because I know there was a Bachman Road in the first Silent Hill game, and I was looking for it here because I know it's based on one of my favorite authors, it was his pen name, Richard Bachman, and Stephen King's pen name, and it wasn't in this game, so I know that there's no Bachman Road here. The other, I'm gonna guess Wiltsey Road because that kind of rings a bell, but it doesn't really ring a big bell. I don't know. I am gonna get wrecked by whatever this mystery thing is, okay. I didn't even write the first numbers down because I was just in such a state. Behind us? No. Door. Where? Something's still here. We turned somewhere. I don't even know where we are right now. Oh, we turned into the maintenance room. Steam blown all over the place. All right, anything in the drawers? No. They're openable, but nothing in them. Will I regret choosing those bullets? Probably not. I don't think I will. I shot one extra time. I wasn't expecting all my shots to do it. And they did. Something's here. Where? Something's here. Where? Where are you? It's around the corner or what? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Is it up above? Go for the bait. Where? Where? Oh. Oh, it was a bug. It was a literal bug. I just didn't see it at all. You know what? I saw it. I thought it was shotgun shells. I thought it was... that's why I looked here. I was going to go pick it up, and I thought it was shotgun shells. Okay. So that's here. Let's check out kitchen disposal. Is this anything? No. So the nurse was in kitchen disposal. Any mannequins waiting to pounce? Ugh, gross. 2 shotgun shells, thank you. Any items on the file cabinet? They're not file cabinets, what are they? Just shelves on the shelves. Nothing on the shelves. I don't see anything on these shelves. Is this bell something? No, it's just an old tea kettle. We got ooh, ammo. Look at the middle shelves. Good tip. A lot of bugs, and boy, this place must smell ripe. Are we gonna reach our hand in here or not? Oh, hello. Two's enough. Is 2 enough? We'll see. Was that always there? If so, bravo. Anything in the fridge? No. Because I looked there and I didn't see it. Non-rhetorical question. Did I look straight at it and just miss it? Or did I never move my camera over it? Maybe this is an area we'll have to come back to. I can't imagine this area was just a side room. Maybe it was. I mean, we got ammo here, so never mind. I take it back. So where can we go now? There's no way we can get into the stairwell, is there? So that would be here. No. Another non-rhetorical question. Does it do more damage if I run at an enemy and attack? Or does it do more, or does it do the same damage as if I just whack them from standing position? All right, so let's go to the right here. I think we can keep going this way, right? Yeah. Into the steam pipe trunk distribution venue, the generator room. Steam. Yeah, and there was no static when that mannequin was standing there, I don't think. I'm scanning for mannequins. One time there's going to be like hanging on the ceiling and just drop onto my head. but looks like this is not that room. Yeah, this is where we poured the gasoline in, but I don't see a funnel or spot to put a funnel. And this gives us access, unfortunately, to the rest of the basement. There's a gap and a red light across the gap. 2 gaps. Red light out in front of the pump room. Let's go... I mean, laundry storage, I guess. There's a banging. I don't know if that's diegetic or if that's just the soundtrack. There. I see you. Stomp. Good. Glad I saw that. I feel pretty good about that. That was well disguised. There's more static. Something right near me or what? I don't know. I don't know. The basement. The friggin' basement. Alright, we can push on to the laundry room and storage, or we can go across to the boiler room. Let's push on. I don't know that it much matters. I think we're gonna have to go both places eventually. I don't see anything yet. Unless it's a bug. Alright, let's just go ahead. Where? Show your... God, I feel like I'm the... I feel like I'm the woman and you... I know what you did last... Oh, God, hi! I know what you did last summer. Screaming like, come out, show yourself. Okay. Wait for it to calm down. I think we're good. It tagged me once, but at least no more. Nothing there. Anything in the lockers? There's a mop. But I have a lead pipe already, or some kind of pipe. I don't know the elements of pipes. I also don't quite know what we're trying to do beyond move forward and hopefully escape. Where? God, they blend in so easily with all these chairs, like with all the legs standing up. I'm just looking for a different kind of legs. Nothing in the drawer. And nothing on the bookshelves. Okay. So we're heading into... So we've crossed the gap. I don't necessarily want to do that. I want to go back, and just because I'm wary of... I don't know what the path of progress that I want to avoid is. I thought I stomped you. Well, we'll stomp you now if we didn't before. Is that enough? I guess we didn't stop it. Maybe we just bonked it. Can we go in here? Oh, we actually, no, that was the only way we could go. All right. We'll cross again through the laundry room. Is that? I thought I saw shotgun shells up there. No, that's that red thing. What is that? It's just something else. Something red. So we'll have to get in the boiler room some other way. So we're just only one way to go for now. Can I see anything in here yet? Usually not. They wouldn't let you shoot through the door like that. Or handgun ammo. Where? It's somewhere here. Where are you? There's something coughing right in my ear. Something like gagging. Squeaking and gagging right in my ear. Oh. Is that something? I thought I saw something over there. There it is. Five shots. Just to be sure. I don't know what the nurses are doing down here, but, I mean, it's just general hospital. This isn't like a zombie movie where, like, I don't know, even if it were. Nurses go in basements. That's just a fact about nurses. So we went through boiler room 10, we're going to boiler room 6. And we can escape that way. Escape. We can get to the next part of the basement from hell. That way. And I use basement from hell as like a, as like kind of just a general horror term, but this really does feel like, again, like a divine, or not necessarily divine, but some kind of punishment for his sins. Didn't see anything else here. Was there? No, not that I see. This feels like a specific punishment for his sins. Now we're in the red room. How great was the Haunting of Hill House TV series? Speaking of the red room. What's your favorite red room moment? I like the, I prefer the treehouse. Comment below. Okay. All right. We're okay. We're okay. All right. 2 places to go. What is this? The copper ring. It's not a wedding ring necessarily, but it certainly evokes that.
James.
Maria.
Mary. Oh. Maria, I thought. Sorry.
Similar faces, similar names. Understandable.
Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life.
How'd you survive?
All you care about is that dead wife of yours.
I checked on you so many times, and you were
Care less
gone.
about me, could you?
He probably
I
couldn't.
just...
Then stay with me.
He
Don't
cares about
leave
her
me
like a
alone.
stranger.
You're supposed to take care of me.
You're supposed to take care of me is an interesting thing to say. I don't know what she...
So what about Laura?
Assuming that she's a real person.
You found her?
Yeah, but she ran away.
What? We have to find her.
Yeah,
You what?
you really seem to care about that girl. Do you know her?
She's a kid. She's a child in Silent Hill. You gotta try to help her.
I'd never met her before.
Maria does seem to care about her
I just feel
disproportionately.
sorry for her.
Maybe
She's
not.
So alone, and I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
It's fascinating storytelling. And I don't know where they go with this, because like what the actual plot is here, because it's hard to tell who's projecting feelings onto who. Like, you absolutely could be just projecting, like, you might be like a demon from Silent Hill or whatever supernatural beings are here, like designed to torture James about Mary. Like, maybe your name, or it could be you could be partially a real person whose identity was shifted to mesh a bit more to torture him, like, but you're actually doing your own thing. Like, Maria could have been like an actual person with, a dancer, and maybe she at one point had a daughter and her real name was like Cynthia or something, but here she's now Maria. Now she's like fit into this role, kind of cabin in the woods style. Like, maybe that's actually that's the best way I can describe the sort of theory of the game, is the cabin in the woods thing, where real people shifted to play these roles for the sake of something. I don't know for the sake of what. Fire. All right, tech room, elevator. Not a whole lot left here. Tech room is closed. Is the elevator closed? Can I summon it? No, the buttons are dismembered. Pulled out, disconnected. The stairs may be an option. And this is locked. Or closed off. And then this is, yeah, to the stairwell. Unless, can we enter this from the other side? No, that room looks to be just shut. Still with me, Maria? Yeah. And similar to the girl, like, Laura, it's possible Laura really is like a kid who had some traumas, who was like abandoned in some ways, but maybe now she's being projected into this. Her presence here is triggering feelings and reflections. And sorry about that.
Blind me, James?
Triggering like reflections and like memories of relationship with daughters or like with people. Maybe for James, like, it's triggering memories of a daughter he once had and abused, and maybe for Maria, it's triggering her own memories of herself when she was helpless and alone as a child. Like, there's a host of ways that can be interpreted. So now we're on the first floor, right? Oh, and the whole first floor is unexamined. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, we are... This whole, like, it feels like such a large chunk of the game is the hospital section here. Are we going... How much of the second floor is familiar territory? Most of the second floor has been... Let me just go upstairs to make sure there's nothing else higher up that we're supposed to see. Oh, never mind. There's nothing else higher up. The stairs are rotted out. Or corroded out, I think is the right word. Can't go there. We can go to exam room 2, the second part of exam room 2. And through to exam room 3. Another syringe. Yeah, I love it. Love to see it. I thought you were a red nurse. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I don't know what to do with this. Also, I never looked at the copper ring description here. I keep forgetting to look at these things. A ring made of copper engraved with a spider ornament. Are we going to fight a spider boss today? Maria, where are you going? Oh, you're going the only path. The color makes me suspicious of Maria because we've seen now the lady of the door is wearing red and you're wearing red and the nurses like in the other world are burned red.
What the hell is that?
Well, what do you know? A stroll in the rain. How romantic.
Maria, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just you and me.
Yeah. Sorry.
I think it's fair to ask though for James because like she could, and maybe she's just trying to cover up. Maybe she actually is. Thought she was actually taking a stroll in the rain because she keeps projecting these romantic feelings onto James, like that he's supposed to protect her, as if like they are married, they are, you know, in a relationship. They have that, you know, they're supposed to protect you, or I was gonna say supposed to protect each other, but going with more. I'm going with more like, you know, gender normative, or what was it? You know, I don't know, not gender normative, more traditional gender role sort of thing. Like maybe she thinks he's supposed to protect her, and he's, but like there's no reason that she should feel that way about him specifically. Like she felt betrayed almost when. That's ominous. She felt betrayed when he didn't. They mustn't know. 13. Bloodstained sheets on in a padded room? I don't know what to make of this. And I feel like if I were to go back and like explore all the rooms or remember like what room had the 3 bloodstained sheets, I might be able to make something of it. For the moment though, it's just contributing to a vibe, which is fine, but I do feel like I'm missing stuff. Which is also fine. Was there anything that we could really go to back here, by the way? That I'm forgetting, that I'm missing? No. Like, S4 wasn't it? Yeah, S4. No, I'm glad I tried it, though. I didn't try S4. What about S5? No, no way for S5. All right, on we go. Can we go in the pool? I don't think so. I don't think we'd want to either, but like, are we supposed to go in it? No, we can't go in that way. Before we got in, because there was a shallow end. There's no shallow end here. Ah, okay. Expecting something around the corners. Locker, nothing in the locker. We'll check the rest of the shower room here. Nothing there. Nothing all, excuse me. Thank you. Nothing all around. Okay. Out we go. Now in front of us is the doctor's lounge, and we can't go here. We're on the other side of the blocked wall, so only place to go right now is the doctor's lounge.
Is that what I think it is?
What, an operating table? No. It's a lounge, not a, well, it was a lounge. I don't know what it is now. What are you looking at? This? Oh, it's a refrigerator. Again, PT, I'm thinking of the refrigerator in PT. Swinging with a fetus in it. Dripping blood.
Having having trouble there?
Yeah.
You want to help?
You think you could give me a hand?
Me? You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me supposed to help?
Again, why are you... well, why... She's, again,
Fine.
she's trying to emphasize this particular dynamic. Maybe it's what she believes in, but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, God.
What's this? Not very cute, is it?
So we got a copper spider ring.
Here, why don't you take it?
Thanks.
He's like, why is he dazed? Lead ring. We got copper and lead. What's on this? A ring made of lead engraved with a terrified face.
So, where to now?
Come on. I think I know where those rings belong.
So we're going back up to the 3rd floor, I guess? Can we get to the 3rd floor? We just came from... wait, did we... no, we just came from here. Where do we leave, though? Can we go to the left? No. Just checking, just checking, just checking. And where does this go? Oh, no, this does go to the left. And I do notice the monsters are less when she's around. All right, so where that will unlock and open up the passage to... wait, to where? To... oh, it'll open up the passage going left and get us closer to the elevator back, it looks like. Anything else here? Yeah, there's a note here. The patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them when they'll... the patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them when they'll make recovery, as my aim is always for the entire personnel, especially with their symptoms, will become receding with effective treatment. Dissociated notice. Okay. The patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them when they make recovery, as my aim is always for their entire personnel, like their entire person, like it's a holistic aim, especially with their symptoms will become receding with effective treatment. Like, I get the gist of it, but like, very strangely said. Dissociated, one might say. All right, so again, sorry to keep looking at the map. I just, I get so easily turned around. It's the only way I can kind of keep remembering where we are with each iteration. Save point. Blessed save point. It's been a little while. I've been playing for about an hour, but I do want to keep going because this feels like a terrible stopping point. Wait. The day room. Oh, this is where we started. This is right where we started. Okay, that's what we're... because we've been to this part of the 1st floor already. All right, so... we haven't been to the rooms on the left here, if we can even get in. And we cannot get in. I don't think. There was no option for that. No, these doors are just shut. Just making sure I wasn't missing the bottom half there, and I don't think I am. Maybe we'll get there eventually, or maybe we don't need to. So for now, we'll just take the elevator. We just saved, and so the quiz, because we're going into the radio town again, there's a good chance that it might ask me about, and I'd just be taking a stab in the dark with 2 of them, and a mildly not stab in the dark with the other. Third floor is rusted. We're gonna go to 2. Radio voice, you coming back? No.
What is that?
The box or the lady of the door? Could be either. She could be referring to either. Nothing. I mean, both of them are unusual even by Otherworld Brookhaven Hospital standards.
James,
What's wrong?
let's just get out of here, okay?
Which goes copper ring or lead ring? Feels like there's a right answer, and I don't know what that right answer is. Can I see, like, rings on either of the people here? Not really. There's a ring there. And it looks like it's on her right hand, and it looks kind of... I don't know. It looks like maybe it's lead? I'm going to treat that as enough of a reason to go with left lead, right copper. Maybe there was actually no choice. Maybe there was only one right answer. Like, maybe, like, if you tried to put the copper on the other hand, it wouldn't do anything.
What's wrong? I thought you wanted to get out of here.
Is this the way out?
It's just... something doesn't feel right.
Come on. It's gonna be fine.
He's offering her what she wanted. He's offering her a hand, physical touch here. It's not protecting, but it's certainly a sign of, like, join me and I'm with you. And her fear seems real there. Like, Laura was just trolling. He didn't seem like he was doing that. I mean, she didn't seem like she was doing that. Now we're in this section. Is that where we just came from? That was the lady of the door. Okay. It is done. Sick no more. Ominous note. Yeah, it is an ominous note. Is this a save point, or am I getting trolled? 'Cause there's a lot of save points here. Which I'm okay with. I'm just... It's a lot of them. And it keeps building up my anticipation of something about to happen. And I can't pull up a map anymore. Maybe I was between floors and that's why? No. Let me out? Of course it won't let me out. Why would it? This is not part of the... Ah! Red hallway, red room. Again, I feel like parts of PT were harkening back to this. Like, now that I'm playing this, the red hallways feel like something from PT. And we're not even in the basement, we're just somewhere else now. We're in, like, just the maze of hell. Pyramid Head?
Run!
Yep. I'm trying... Oh, I was trying to, I was trying to dodge there, and I couldn't dodge, and I couldn't shoot. I thought it was the sort of thing where I had to shoot him as I ran. That was not the sort of thing it was. So this is just a run section. No, I do have access to a gun. Did I just not... That was a little weird. Okay.
Run!
Alright, this time we're gonna try running. And now I actually... No, now I can't use a gun. Yeah, I cannot... Oh, shoot. Dodge that. I cannot use a gun at the moment. I can't bring out ammo or anything. So we're just running. Hi, Pyramid Head. I'm not even looking back. Just straight until morning. And also, why does he have a spear now?
Come on, hurry!
Come on, Maria, come on. No, it's too... Pyramid Head's slowing down. I didn't think she would be gotten here. I really didn't think she'd be gotten here. One more for the guilt pile. He didn't do anything wrong here, so there shouldn't be guilt around it, but I get that it's reasonable for there to be guilt around it. Especially because of the Mary similarity, but even without that. Trophy earned alone again. Survived the chase in Brookhaven Hospital. Now we're in the bottom southeast corner of the floor. And now we can... Boy, the musical change here is pretty great. Gives you room to breathe. It gives the moment room to breathe, I should say. Got an abyss here. Maria, it really felt like she was real at the end. I keep debating, is she real? Is she just a figment to torment him? That felt like she was real. It really did. Like the look in her eyes felt real. It didn't feel, I don't know. I don't know. Let me, anything else in this direction? Save spot. And the sounds of rain? Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's the outside. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hospital entrance key. No, don't leave. I'm not ready to leave yet. Okay, thank goodness. All right, what does this say? The potential for this illness exists in all people, and under the right circumstances, any man or woman would be driven, like him, to the other side. That's this other world, I guess. For this illness, so they're calling the thing that puts you there into an illness? The other side, perhaps, may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between here and there. It lies on the borders where unreality and reality intersect. It's a place both distant and close. Some say it isn't even an illness. I can't agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher or even a psychiatrist, unlike the director. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true to us that to us his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of a busy mind, but to him, there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he is happy there. Who is happy in the other world? So why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing him must we drag him painfully into the world of our own reality? So one of the patients is this. Yeah, one of the patients is like their hallucinations are specifically referring to this other world. And they seem happy here. Seriously, who's happy here? How bad must your life be in the main world, I'll call it, to find the other world a pleasant diversion? How rough. And like, is it just the absence of whatever pain is in the real world, in the main world? Or is it something else? Like, does the person they're talking about have like a modicum of respect and understanding in the other world that they don't have here? Do they have are they... I don't think it's Pyramid Head. I really could be wrong about that, but I don't think it's Pyramid Head. Alright, I'm actually just going to resave once more just to be sure, and I'm going to call it for the moment, because I think we're going to leave the hospital next. And so, yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This has been, again, this continues to be just the S tier game that I was... that like, its reputation precedes it, and... I don't know what other people think about the remake versus the original, because I haven't played the original. The remake is what I expected the original game to feel like. Maybe I'm really curious to watch like a let's play of the original version after this one. And if you have a good one, if you let me know. Like if you have a recommendation for a good blind let's play of Silent Hill 2 on PS2, I think it was, then please let me know. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.